Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who news video. Today we have a very interesting topic to discuss. The Whoniverse is really beginning to kick off. We've got confirmation-ish of our first official spin-off, if you're not counting Tales of the TARDIS, which isn't available internationally, so this is our first proper spin-off that will come to the BBC and Disney+. The alleged War Between the Land and the Sea, which might not actually be the title, but is just the production title, is shaping up to be a 5-part mini-series which we'll look at in more depth. But before we do, please feel free to subscribe, share, comment, like, etc. It really helps me out a lot. Also, if you want, please feel free to become a member of this channel for exclusive content. But let's just get straight into it, because we have this tweet from Doctor Who filming locations. Doctor Who spin-off rumours. The current rumour is that The War Between the Land and the Sea will be a 5-part spin-off series directed by 73 Yards and Dot and Bubble director Dylan Holmes-Williams, with filming beginning around September time. It's all well and good this being stated, but where do these rumours come from and why are they reliable? Well, over on what I believe to be Reddit, we have this post from who is allegedly a reliable leaker. Now, obviously we can take things with a grain of salt, and this isn't the only evidence, but this is the most information we have about the spin-off as of current. Martha Jones will be leading the series in a rural, present-day English town. That's mad. If Freema Agyeman is coming back, that would be incredibly exciting. And the filming dates do line up, because if you look at what Freema is currently doing, she's in a play which is set to end at the middle toward the end of August, around that time, which obviously gives her a week break, and then straight into filming this in September of 2024. Now, for when the series is supposed to come out, I'm gonna presume it's around winter of next year, so after season 2, I reckon. But apparently the unit team are involved as well, with Kate, Shirley and Mel all making an appearance. Now, this is why I think The War Between the Land and the Sea isn't actually the title. Here, it says that the title isn't literal, as lots of people have said recently. It's quite distinctive to previous spin-offs, and those rumours about the Sea Devils being in it were actually correct. There will be Sea Devils in this spin-off. If we didn't have confirmation already, somebody's CV is out there with The War Between the Land and the Sea written on it. It's a 5-part fantasy drama, and obviously we then have the confirmation of Dylan Holmes-Williams. I'm getting him confused with fictional character Roger App Williams. But yeah, confirmation, it's on its way. September, we're getting this spin-off, and it's probably led by Martha Jones. Now, if I were to theorise about what I think this spin-off will actually fully entail, I reckon after the sprinkling of the salt from the 14th Doctor, this spin-off is going to kind of be similar to Torchwood and Sarah Jane, like family-friendly audience, but not just for kids like Sarah Jane. I think it's going to be same sort of target demographic as Doctor Who, but it's going to be exploring the supernatural rather than just aliens. I mean, it's described as a fantasy drama, and I think The War Between the Land and the Sea is that phrase from 73 Yards that the Doctor describes the cliff face and all of that drama, and I wonder if it will have direct ties or correlation to 73 Yards as an episode, or if it's just running with the theme of otherworldly magic fantasy rather than just hardcore sci-fi. In Sarah Jane and Torchwood, they'd fight aliens. Here, they may be fighting ghosts, or creatures like the Sea Devils, who have a kind of mythical vibe to them. It's been rumoured for so long as well that there's a unit spin-off. I reckon this is that unit spin-off. Maybe it's 5 distinct episodes with 5 distinct stories, or maybe, in a similar vein to Torchwood Children of Earth or Torchwood Miracle Day, it's all one big bad drama 5-part thing. Maybe, if it is like The War Between the Land and the Sea, not only is that a 73 Yards quote, it could also literally be a war between the land and the sea. If the Sea Devils are in it, they could be wanting the planet back. And rather than having the Doctor come in and, oh, let's do peace talks before it all falls to crap, like always happens in Doctor Who, maybe it is a proper war between UNIT and the Sea Devils, and maybe the Silurians are thrown in there as well. Maybe something along those lines I'd like to see. But I asked you guys what spin-off shows you would like to see over on my Instagram page, and I've got your answers here, so I'm going to go through them and give you my thoughts. An R-rated Master spin-off starring Sasha. That would be incredible. Now, I think this is incredibly unlikely to happen, but don't get me wrong, that would be so much fun. Sacha Darwin in the role is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, having an R-rated Doctor Who spin-off did work with Torchwood. I don't know how well it would work nowadays with just the way people consume media. But yeah, a Master spin-off, R-rated, just letting the Master go ham, going mental, go evil, that would be so much fun. We can only hope. Freya suggests the 14th Doctor and Donna. Now, as fun as it would be, and as nostalgically pleasing as that would be, I do have to say I kind of hope it doesn't happen, because I feel like that's just Doctor Who. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's Doctor Who, and we've already got Doctor Who, and it's kind of confusing if we've got a Doctor and Companion in one show and another Doctor and Companion in one show. But maybe it's not confusing, because I suppose you've got multiple Batmen, multiple Supermen in TV and film and different mediums, so modern audiences could cope with it, but also I feel like it would kind of overshadow Ncuti, and I feel like he deserves his own uninterrupted run as the Doctor. But don't get me wrong, it would be fun, and I would be sat. I would be watching. It would be exciting. Cherry Sunday. Tea time. Like Cherry and her tea. We're never gonna get it. Yeah, I mean, a little sitcom with the Sunday family, and it's Cherry is the main character. I'd be on board for that. They could do that as like minisodes, like Cherry's quest for tea. Each week she gets closer to the tea, and I don't know, I'm losing the plot here, but it's a funny idea. Unrealistically, a different miniseries every year about a different pocket of the Whoniverse. That would be sick. I'm on board for that. How cool would that be? Realistically, Martha. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Martha spin-off, as I've mentioned in this video, but it would be really cool if every year there was just a 5-part mini-series on maybe a different former companion, or a former team or location to do with Doctor Who. I'd be on board for that. That would be pretty hype. Rose and Meta Crisis Doctor. Yeah, once again, I'd be sat, I'd be watching, it would be quite fun, but my comments about the 14th Doctor and Donna, it's the same feelings that I'm getting there. And also, I feel like it's been too long. If they did that show in like 2008, when Stolen Earth happened, I'd be more on board. But I feel like do you know what I mean? It's been enough time. They kind of need something a little bit more fresh. Torchwood without John Barrowman. Yeah, bringing Torchwood back's an interesting one, because I suppose we'd now have Gwen Cooper as the leader of Torchwood, but also part of me feels like Torchwood reached its natural death. Like, Children of Earth was peak, you can never do better than that, and then they did Miracle Day, which was a bit mid. It's not terrible, but it's not as good as the other bits of Torchwood. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not against it, but I'm not 100% on board for a revival of Torchwood. I would still be hyped though, because I love Torchwood. And then our final suggestion from Tia Coffee is me running around Doctor Who Time Fracture. Yeah, I'm on board. Why not? The best spin-off show ever. Cancel Doctor Who. That is just the show now. But yeah, that does bring us to the end of today's video. As ever, if you did enjoy, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. You know the drill. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.